welcome to the Volkswagen Bus Restoration, episode 2. And let me show you what I've been working on. I've been focusing on this panel, and let me show you what it took to get to this point. This is the products we're using today. We're using some Jasco paint remover. Got this at Lowe's. And then I ordered this online. This is some Navel jelly. We're gonna use this to remove the rust. After we get the paint and Bondo and primer off, there's areas that are rusted. We're gonna use Navel jelly to remove that rust, and some paint scrapers, and let's get after it. I want to just start grinding into that. I just want to kind of slowly ease into it and kind of see why there's so much Bondo here, and kind of just take my time and kind of figure out what's going on with this panel. Another thing is I'm avoiding this seam here. I'm gonna get as close to it as I can, but I don't want to get any paint remover inside of that seam. I could just come back with a wire wheel and get that paint out of there. I don't want it to affect the paint in the future if I can't get the paint remover out of there. I know it's going to take probably 2 or 3 applications of this, but let's see what happens. Yeah, it's taking that off really good. All right, I got the second coat on here, and it's probably been about 20 minutes, and it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna start scraping this, see what we got. Alright, this is the 3rd application, and it's been on there about an hour and a half, and it's just eating the Bondo pretty good. we got a little bit more to go. I thought that would be the last round of the paint stripper. I may lightly hit this with the wire wheel and then the paint stripper one more time, but this area is looking really good. We just got some rust there and there, so we're almost there. All right, now that I got all the paint and Bondo off, I'm going to use some Navel jelly on these kind of stained surface rust areas. I got like 3 spots, and I'm going to brush that on, so let's do that. Scrub it a little bit. All right, so on the next episode, we'll start doing the metal work, fixing all these holes that were drilled and they packed it with Bondo. That'll be addressed. This panel is broke right here. And there's some rust holes here that were full of Bondo. This panel, when it was wrecked the first time, it was caved in and they replaced this corner, but then they just filled this with Bondo. And then when it got hit the second time, it popped out this section of Bondo, and then this bust outside, I think for like 10 years. So this area was exposed to the outside, and so it started to rust here. And then I think this area cracked, so moisture was getting here, and this started getting rust. So in this episode, I wanted to show how I'm attacking this rust without digging too much into the panel. My main focus is to metal finish this panel and make it as perfect as I can. All right, well, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. See you in the next episode.